Breaking news, viewers, just in. The United States launched Minuteman III. The US military says the missile was an unarmed intercontinental ballistic missile. The missile is capable of delivering a nuclear warhead and is meant for nuclear deterrence. The Minuteman III was launched by the US. The launch comes at a moment when West Asia is already on edge with war raging with Iran. The Minuteman III, it is also known as the Doomsday Missile. And as these missiles aren't meant to be used ever because of the destruction that it can unleash.
To demonstrate the readiness of the U.S. nuclear forces and provide confidence in the lethality and effectiveness of the nation's nuclear deterrent.
This is a big development, viewers. The US launched Minuteman III, the Doomsday Missile. The US says during this test, the ICBM's two re-entry vehicles traveled thousands of kilometers to a predetermined target at the Marshall Islands. This was a test fire. The US military says that the missile was launched from Vandenberg Space Force Base in California. In a statement, the US military said, I quote from it, the launch was to demonstrate the readiness of the US nuclear forces and provide confidence to the lethality and effectiveness of the nation's nuclear deterrent. Now, the missile has a range exceeding 13,000 kilometers. It can carry up to 3 independently targetable re-entry vehicles. These MIRVs are armed with nuclear warheads. And now these thermonuclear warheads have 300 to 475 kiloton yield each. Now, to explain this a little more, take the example of an atomic bomb. The atomic bomb, which was dropped on Hiroshima on the 6th of August 1945, it had a yield of approximately 15 kilotons of TNT. Compare that to the figures I just gave you. Now, the Boeing-made solid-fuel Minuteman III, it has been deployed as part of the United States nuclear arsenal since the 1970s. It has been the backbone of the US land-based nuclear strategic force. The missile is the only land-based component of the US nuclear triad and is said to have near 100% testing reliability. US currently has well over 400 of these Minuteman III missiles at various Air Force bases across Colorado, Montana, Nebraska, North Dakota, Wyoming. It can travel more than 13,000 kilometers, as I gave you the range earlier as well, and it can reach speeds of Mach 23, that's 23 times the speed of sound. More than 28,000 kilometers per hour. The test launch off the coast of California comes as the US is embroiled in the middle of a war with the Islamic Republic of Iran. The timing is impossible to ignore. Although Air Force Global Strike Command insists that the test was scheduled years in advance, the optics are extremely clear and not lost on anyone.
To eliminate Iran's ability to threaten Americans, as they've been doing for nearly half a century.